Welcome to Calvin, the Digital Creative School. What's up, everyone? Hello, hello. Welcome back to another day of Calvin School live streams. Today we're going to work again a little bit more on the What's Next Door challenge. I'm planning on doing some Moodboard development, so kind of like getting some references for how the laboratory should look like and how the door should look like. Usually I also use AI for that a little bit to like generate some ideas. So yeah, we're gonna try that out with Stable Diffusion and Krita. And then I'm also going to do some camera tracking later on for those intro and outro sequences. And we also have a submission from Media today again. We worked on her script, I think 2 days ago. So now she sent a new version, and we're going to look at that in around 1 hour from now. All right, so that's the rough plan for today. What's up, Vistris? Hey, thanks for joining the live stream again. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the laboratory. Boom. I'm just gonna open up. I'm gonna go with just like image search for now. See a desktop scene. All right. So let's just look generally at kind of like oh, this should be sci-fi, like home laboratory of a crazy scientist. Let's just see what we get. Okay, so something in this direction, but this is a bit too morbid. It should be like a fun-looking place, like a fun laboratory. Maybe something from like a movie. Maybe Flubber. I remember this movie Flubber from my childhood. It was very fun. Movie lab. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is very like chemics based lab. That's kind of cool. This looks kind of nice. So yeah, let's just drop everything we can find into our references. So I'm gonna just copy image, and I've got my home laboratory. I'm gonna open up my list here, my VFX list for the project. Groups. Here we go. So yeah, here's our task list for the project, and then I also have a description here that I am going to put those images in. Reference images. So gonna make this big, reference images. Yes, and then I'm just gonna paste a bunch of images we find in here. Still a little too bit too dim. Like I want it to be a bit more fun, a little bit more friendly. What other movies or shows have like laboratories? Movie, let's just look for movie lab. Tony Stark, that's too sci-fi. Movie home lab. Home lab from the inventor. Wait, this is from, oh yeah, this is from Spider-Man, from the new Spider-Man movie. This is already AI, right? Yeah, pretty sure. I want it to be a fun place. Like most of these images are pretty generic. This is also kind of cool. Like having it a little bit sci-fi would be nice. Does this image exist? Okay, it doesn't seem like it exists anymore. It's from Aliens. This is too sci-fi. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Stuff from Sonic 2's. This is actually pretty sick. Yeah, this is pretty sick. There's a lot of cool ideas in here. To sci-fi. Let's look for the aliens lab again. Aliens. Doesn't exist anymore. I don't see anything. Alright, I guess let's just jump into... So we have these two images now. Let's just jump into Krita and use Stable Diffusion to generate some ideas. Ah, here we go. We do have the image. Okay, I guess I can just pick it from here. It is a little bit too sci-fi though. Uh, child home lab, inventor. Something a bit too simple. Hmm. What's this? Too crazy. Okay, yeah, let's try Stable Diffusion. Oh, you can see some of my experiments here with like trying to upgrade the thumbnails with AI. It was kind of strange. I don't really look like myself here anymore. So weird. Alright, let's go with HD. Why do I have this overlay of my stream? What the hell? Oh, you guys see this too, right? Like there's just this little overlay of my live stream. Oh, it's Discord. It's the Discord overlay. What the hell? Why is it over Krita? I don't need it in here. Alright, let's just create. Yeah, it's all over Krita. Okay, wait. I need to disable the Discord overlay. There was a shortcut for that, but I don't remember that right now. Let's see. Overlay. Keybinds. Control slash shows you the shortcuts. Game overlay. Ah, Krita, no thank you. Not for Krita. Okay, yeah, I disable. I think I was able to disable it just for Krita. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna open up my AI tools window, and then let's go with, yes, Stable Diffusion Excel. Yeah, let's just go. So I want a colorful home laboratory from crazy inventor working on a portal door. Yep, let's just see. Let's keep it a bit generic to begin with. And then dial it in, depending on what we get. We can also try a search for portal door. I haven't looked that up yet. Portal door. The door that... Wait, I definitely remember something from Monsters movie. Yeah, they had like a little machine around it. So yeah, I like the idea of it's just being it's just a normal door, but with some machinery around it. I think that is a very cool direction. Monsters is such an awesome movie. Anyways, like it's a really good movie. If you guys haven't watched it yet, it's so worth watching. What are we getting here? Oh yeah, I like the colors. It's a bit, yeah, this is kind of cool. It's a bit like too retro for me, but there's some cool elements here. Like on the left side, this light stand, and this kind of like window here. So it's already like in a cool direction that I like. Okay, so colorful is definitely important. Nice. Maybe I'll just screen grab the left side here. Yeah. Just copy pasting individual elements that are cool. Okay, so how should we refine this? I guess it shouldn't be like this all has like kind of a retro feel, so let's go with crazy inventor in his 30s. Portal door. The lab is quite modern and playful. Go with that. Do you guys know Fox Stevenson? I've been listening to his new music, and it's really nice, really fun music. I think I wanted more techy in general. Like in this lab, this looks very like chemics based, right? So I want it to be more technology based, less chemical. Yeah, it's definitely to be less chemical. Home laboratory, home robotics. Let's try robotics laboratory. Robotics and engineering laboratory. Yeah, this is going more in the direction the holograms are a bit too sci-fi, so I don't think I want that. And this, it also doesn't feel like a home lab anymore. Like this feels too official. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a home lab anymore. Like maybe this part here feels a bit homey, but also this kind of like opening here is interesting. I think I am going to save this one. It's not exactly what I want, but it's got some cool ideas. Yeah, let's put holograms in the negatives. Hologram, no hologram. So, let's make sure it's still a home. Home. Sorry, basement. Basement in. The door with his young child. That's quite modern and playful. Okay, let's try that. A few more of this prompt. Maybe we should also write wide angle lens so we get a lot of information on one image. Oh, I like this little robot design down here. That's cool. Oh, yeah, this is going in a cool direction. This feels a little bit inspired by what's he called? Like the guy who did the bunch of cool visual novels, like The Loop and Electric State. This is feeling a little bit in his direction now. I like a bunch of stuff about this here though. It definitely feels homey now. This feels like a home laboratory for sure. Yeah, let's add a wide angle lens. Wide angle lens. It's like a 16 millimeter wide angle lens. Also have it a little bit more dimly lit. Playful. Playful. With uh, uh, with a mix of old and new machinery. Is that how you write machinery? I'm not sure. Also make it a bit more dimly lit with colorful lights. Let's see what we got now. This looks a bit boring. Too generic. Small. Like I wanted it definitely to feel big. Oh, scammer in the chat here. Let's block him. Yeah, too small. I wanted it to feel like a big room. Hey, Elcash, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. Okay, yeah, let's try to make it a bit bigger here. Basement. Helpful. Big. Helpful big home robotics and engineering laboratory basement from a crazy inventor in his 30s working on a portal door as a young child. The lab is quite modern and playful with a mix of old and new machinery, dimly lit with colorful lights. Yeah. Let's try strong edge lighting. I'm always a fan of strong edge light. I'm a fan of strong edging. Don't take that out of context. I just put a new light next to my monitor here that kind of like makes the light much nicer, I think. Wait, let me try to show you. It's a like little light bar right there. It's giving me some nice lighting. I'll show you. Without. Bah, disgusting! With. Ah, wonderful. Okay, here we go. Kind of nice. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, this feels like a proper home laboratory. Oh, this is also pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, these two are very nice. Let's save those. I want it to be even bigger though. Bigger. This one has a few cool ideas too. Right now I'm just, yeah, like kind of like roughly gathering ideas and then I'm gonna hone it in a bit more later on. Okay, yeah. So big home robotics isn't enough yet, so let's try portal door, this young child. That's quite modern, playful, with a mix of old machinery and a lot of space with a high ceiling. Let's try that. Okay, it doesn't look like it made it bigger. It still looks the same. Also, the lens isn't really that wide. Let's change this a little bit. Super wide angle lens. Super wide fish eye. Let's try that. Fish eye. Yeah. Oh, this looks interesting, but it looks a bit more like a medical machine. I don't want it to feel like a hospital. These colors here are also nice. Big fan of these colors. Nice. The fisheye. Okay, the fisheye look works because we're gonna have a kind of like a wide angle look anyways because of the POV. So seeing it in this way already helps for sure. This is a cool room design. Yeah, I like this in general. It's pretty nice. Aha, robot. The others are not so interesting. Okay, what else can we try? Maybe we should try a completely new prompt. Completely different direction. Yeah, let's just try a new prompt. And let's also take out holograms. Maybe we should let the holograms happen if they want to happen, if they want to exist. Okay. Home. Let's try German basement. Let's see what happens. German home basement. Huge German home basement of modern inventor on door auto glowing auto door in the middle of the room. Very dim and contrasty lit. Very dim and contrasty edge light. Hey Killua, what's up? Long time no see. You're a cutie. Very dim and contrasty edge light. Oh, yeah, we're just working on some mood boards, some references with AI again, or for the intro and outro sequences for the short film, The World's Next Door. I hope you're also participating, Killua. I hope you're doing some cool submission for this. Edge light. Super wide angle fisheye lens. Okay, let's keep it simple like this. Let's see what we get. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Is this how a German basement looks like? I guess I recognize some parts of this from my friends and family's basements, but it looks so ominous. It's interesting, but it's definitely not the vibe that I'm going for with this. Damn, I haven't touched Blender some month again. I want to participate so bad, but Jesus, every time it comes to rendering, I'm gonna cry. Oh man, the big rendering problem. But yeah, definitely, I mean, it would be such a shame if you didn't participate in this. I would really like to have you part of this community project. Okay, I think we need to remove German because German is definitely not, German basement is definitely not the vibe that I'm going for. Is there like another type of basement that would fit? Hmm. Yeah, I think I need to get the colorful back because like just like a generic basement like this doesn't feel right. And it also feels a little too homey, a little too less like a laboratory. How many frames is the template file from you? So I can calculate some render time in my head. I think if I remember correctly, it's like 400 frames, around 400. It's 10. Oh yeah, wait, it's 10 seconds with 30 FPS. So yeah, that's 300 frames. Okay, so 300 frames. Okay, so now these don't vibe with me. Huge home basement of a modern inventor. This doesn't feel modern at all. Of a modern robotics inventor. Um, um, Tables everywhere. Let's try chaotic. A huge, huge home basement with a robotics of a modern robotics inventor. Quite little messy and unorganized. It was everywhere. A glowing projector in the middle of the room, very dimly lit. History, colorful. Let's get colorful back. Huge home basement. Little messy and organized. Colors everywhere. Colorful walls and yeah, gadgets. Let's try this. Should be a good range. I had so many ideas for that door challenge, but it's still a skill issue to bring them to life. But yeah, I know I always complain if I don't do 3D. I can't think that I will be able to achieve that one day. Yeah, that's just something you have to push through. The skill issue. You just need to do it, and you will get better and better with each project. Oh, I like the messiness here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a cool direction. Also a little creepy, but pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty nice. So I like this direction. So what's cool here is I can just use this image, right? Like, so I have the image now, and I can lower the creativity, the influence, and then we will get more stuff that is similar to this, but still new versions. Let's try with 85% first, see what we get. Yeah, cool. This is kind of working. We're getting like similar ideas, but new directions. This is also pretty cool. Yeah, this also feels very much like a basement with the wood flooring and the home doors. Yeah, this is also pretty cool. Oh, wait, I've got the weird drawing circle in there. Nice, nice, very cool. Okay, I will give it more freedom here a little bit more. 70%. Give me some more ideas here. Lewis says I'm only on the weekends on my PC, and that time I spend with friends game to escape the everyday life on the weekends. Yeah, that also makes sense, man. Just enjoying your time. Oh, I see. I by toning it down, I actually made it more like the original, which is also fine. No, actually, I don't need more in this direction. I need less in this direction. So let's try just a little bit. 95%. few more directions and ideas in this direction. Because so far this direction is my favorite one. This feels pretty good. Oh, that's also interesting. Like an old organ here. That's also pretty nice. Oh, it's also pretty cool. I like the warmth here more. Yeah, I'm gonna save this one too. Okay. Now I actually want to try to combine multiple images, multiple ideas. There was one up here where there was like a cool door opening. This door here is pretty cool. Yeah, let's get this. Can actually try to like get these like modern looking ideas, and we can mix them together with what we already got. Yeah, this example. Okay, so let's try something. I'm going to, let's see, generate it. So I'm going to use this one. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. And this one. I'm going to try to mix these two, and we can do that with control layers. So I'm going to add one here. It has a reference, 100%, and this one also has a reference, 100%. And then I'm actually going to just remove the prompt. So no prompt. It's just going to use these two images as reference and combine them ideally. I think that's what should ideally happen. So let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay, but it definitely has more of the sci-fi vibe than the homey vibe, which we should dial in a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely very sci-fi. Let's finish this generation, and then let's see. Okay, so we have this one and this one. So we need to make the colorful home thing a little less strong. So maybe we'll get more of the homey vibe back. I'm actually gonna turn it down all the way because I know how this works. It's not 0%. Yeah, it's actually still 40%, I guess. Yeah, let's just tone it all the way down and generate those. Let's see. I can't get that Fox Stevenson song out of my head. Because lately I've been feeling maybe. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What are you? Wow. I think it's this song. Yeah, this song is really fun. I'm gonna share it with you guys. Copy a link. Oh. Yeah. Check this track. It's a pretty fun Fox Stevenson track. Okay, what did we get? It's still very much future-like. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it's getting a little bit of the home vibe here with like the doors, the basement feel, but still mostly sci-fi. Okay, so maybe let's get in one more of those home environments. This one, I guess. Yeah, this one is kind of cool. Oh, this one is even more homey. Yeah, let's get this one. Also as a reference. I guess maybe this one also a little bit. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Okay, let's generate more. We're mixing 4 different images now together with AI. Let's see how that works. If it's even a good idea. Or if it's a terrible idea. Something that we should have never even tried. I think the lighting is pretty nice, right? the new lighting setup. I think it looks pretty nice. Ah, interesting. Okay. Getting a lot of round shapes. Maybe I should, additionally to the references, maybe I should put in a prompt. Yeah, let's actually copy this prompt here. And just add that to... Oh, this is also interesting. This looks more like a super sci-fi music studio. Okay, so let's try that. So we've got the prompt now, and the reference images that I liked. So let's see what it does. But I don't feel like in general we're getting closer with these images right now. It feels more like we're getting farther away, so far away. Yeah, for some reason. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of the references that I don't like anyways. I'm just gonna keep these two here. And we're gonna generate a few of those. Ugh. Okay, yeah, but it still looks more like a music studio. Honestly, I think we have enough references. Now it's more about like dialing in which of the references we want to use and what parts of it. So let's just do that next. I think I'm actually going to create a whiteboard, because in ClickUp we can also create whiteboards. So maybe that's actually more useful for this. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Let's try that out together. So I'm gonna create a new window so I can just copy paste, and then I'm gonna create a whiteboard here. Board. And I need to copy paste those images over again. Beep beep. It's next door, VFX. This stuff. Oh, tour? No, I don't need a tour. It's fine. I know how this works. Can I not have the tour? Ah, okay, nice. Now I'm gonna paste these over again. Image and paste it. Nice, okay. And then we should also be able to edit these, right? Like crop them. Ah, yes, perfect. Let's do this rotation. Okay, nice, yeah. I'm gonna get all these images over. And then we're gonna have a better view of our idea here. Oh yeah, that's also nice. Ah yeah, this is one of my favorites. This just has like a lot of cool detail. That's... Okay, more here. Okay, now we got all of our images in here. So let's, yeah, let's see what we want to keep. So the flubber image here, I think it's just nice to have like a photograph of the as a reference. Here, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put this on the side for now, because I'm not sure if I actually need this. This one I like lighting-wise, and kind of like if we imagined there was a portal door here in the center. Actually, we can try that. Let's try that. Copy. Can I just copy that? Copy as PNG. Okay, that works. So if I just put this in. Oh, nice, I can. Okay, so let's try using. Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna create a new project for that. Let's create a new. Great, and then let's put it in here. And now we can just mask out the middle and try to put in a portal door there. Let's try that. Let's try a little bit more of the space. Okay. Glowing portal door. Electric and glowing portal door. Wait, like that's actually regular door being turned into a glowing portal door, electric and robotics. By that, I'm gonna decrease the strength, so it should use some elements of the background. Okay, let's see. It's generating this. We can continue with our organization here. So I like this one a lot. This is a really good reference. This one here. This one is also cool, but similar to that. So I'm just going to put it below. This one, I like the colors, but honestly, it's not giving so much new information, so many new ideas that we already have. Oh, H. Oh, I can also just hold it down. That's cool. Oh, I can't? No, I can't. Okay. Can I also do spacebar? No. Okay. Boom. Also do V. H. Okay, no. I'm just trying to like find a good way to work here. Okay, that's fine. So this is very cool. This is nice. This one is also similar what we already have up here. Maybe there's like maybe we don't need everything here. Like what's the part that I like? I guess it's this door inside of the door. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll just crop that out. Just like this part here. We actually just place it on top of it. Arrange, reorder. Hello. Reorder. At the front. Can we just like put it in the front so kind of like have that? Wait, if I crop it more. I guess that works. Nice. Cool. Can I join this also? Group right? Nice. Cool. Now we do a little Photoshop comp here. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I like the glowing there, but the left seems a bit too official. Guess that's cool. It's pretty cool. Something I like here. I mean, I like like this shape here and the color. Maybe I'll just grab this shape. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess there's not really anything interesting in there at all, in the end. Okay. Yeah, this seems cool. I mean, the moodboard itself is not like, so far, not in a very clear direction. Like, it's still different moods. So, like, it might be a bit hard to, like, work on something specific on this. But I want to like, combine specific parts of each. So maybe I should just write kind of like what I like about these references. Maybe I can just like put that, like draw that on here, like. Maybe I'll just like put a text, sticky note, sticky note. What else do we have? Text frame. Interesting. What is this? AI images? Wait. Oh, I can generate directly in here? Okay, actually let's let's try something. Let's just copy the prompt that we had in here and see what ClickUp does with that. It's probably using it's probably using ChatGPT for this. That's interesting. I had no idea you can do that directly in ClickUp. Can I already move it? Yeah, okay. Well, it's being generated. Ah, put it in the middle here. Interesting. Okay, it's not. Ooh, it's like completely different than what I have so far. I don't hate it. There's also cool ideas with like the staircase I like, and the staircase up to this door. Also like this desk here with the stuff. That's kind of cool. I will crop that out. Okay, maybe next time I can just try to build it directly. Is there like a mouse underneath the table? Next time I could try to build a moodboard directly with this inside of here. Can I create a few? Oh yeah, I guess I can just create a bunch of them. Oh, but I realized that it like snaps them back to where they were spawned. Yeah, they don't actually move. Why is it so extremely glowy? So intense, such an intense glow. Interesting. I do like the results I get with Stable Diffusion a bit more though. Whatever ClickUp's having in here, it doesn't feel quite right. Let's try old prompt, like the first prompt that I had. Just this one. Copy prompt. Oh yeah, that's a very, very simple prompt. Make sure it spawns somewhere where it's not in the way. Do a few of those. But I feel like we can start moving forward with what we have already here. It's pretty nice. Wow, like it generates the images it generates are like so hyper stylized. I wonder why that is the standard it goes with. And it really took the messiness really serious for some reason. It's extremely messy. At least this generated real portals. I never really got a portal with ones that I generated. Interesting. There's everything. There's everything. There's a skull here. It's just a little bit of everything. It's so insane. Yeah, pretty insane. Okay, cool. So that's good. I'm gonna put some notes here. Maybe I can do like a text. Okay, cool. Actually, I think I'll just call the artists and talk with them in person about this. Board. Well, let's rename this to Moodboard. Let's put a title up here. Laboratory. Home laboratory. Font handwritten. Okay, interesting. Extra large. Yes, very nice. Oh wait, we can add a task? Oh no, we can convert it to a task. But I guess we can also add tasks, right? So let's put the laboratory in here. Why not? Yeah. Can we change some things about this? View. Okay, just opens it up. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna remove them in here so I don't have like multiple places where I need to manage the resources. One for me, what does that mean? Oh, the tasks. Okay, cool. It's nice. Okay, I don't actually think we need this. Yeah, no, we can get rid of this. Okay, cool. So now I can show this to the artists, to the judges, and then they can start working on some stuff. Alright, so I think next up, how much time do we have? It's 20. Okay, so Media should probably join soon. Yeah, but she's not here. Okay, I'll just wait. I'll just start with her stuff once she joins. In the meantime, let's try camera tracking those shots. I'm gonna start with this one. I basically cut this one in between here because I like the reaction of the child, right? So I want to animate the character that way. But for the tracking, I'm just going to use the original shot uninterrupted. Okay, I'm also going to extend it a little bit to like make sure we have enough. Beginning, maybe also in the beginning a little bit, why not? Yeah, that's good. I think I also need to undistort it before sending to synthesize. So let's try that. I think I already. Oh yeah, I already did that when I undistorted the footage when I did the template. So I should have the correct value in there. I'll just copy paste it over. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, Blender challenge. Okay, let's open it up and copy over the undistortion data. I could also make a macro of it, so I can just paste it up every time I'm using that lens, that GoPro. The camera tracking. Yes, perfect. Okay, open it up. Oh, I remember now. I think I filmed it directly in linear. I didn't need to undistort it because it was already filmed undistorted. You can set that up in the GoPro. Ah, shit, I should have done that. Okay, so I need to just undistort it myself now. Let's see if that works. Don't save. Yeah, I should have filmed it directly like that. Mm. Okay, So we have this, so let's go in here. Actually, I think we can also do it in just in the editor here. I think we can just put the lens distortion. Distortion is on here, and then dial it in. How distorted is this? I mean, it is very distorted. I usually need to find like a straight line and then just make sure that that line stays straight. I think that's easier in Fusion, so let's just go in Fusion. Find a straight line. I guess we have the fence there in the background. That's probably the only thing we really have. Yeah, so let's use the fence. Okay. Put lens distortion here. There also a lens like on distortion that makes sure we don't lose too much of the background, because that would be nice. Distortion. How about this one? Is this the same? It looks the same. Lens distortion. This is different. Yes. No distortion data. No, I don't have that. Great. GoPro? Is that here? No. Oh, wow. Why does it distort in that direction? I'm not sure if this is just. It doesn't seem like this is distorting it equally. Is it? I think so. Whoa. This is distorting it in a weird way. Okay, I think we just need to go with this one. Okay. Yeah. Correct. Can we still make sure that we see the edges? Okay, this is cutting it off. Let's try putting it in between and scaling it down first, because I want to keep as much information as possible. Like corners there. This. Yeah, and we need a straight line now. It still looks not straight here, even if we have it the maximum value. Can I just have another one? Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh yeah, but now it's definitely distorting it backwards. Like you can see the word bending here in the other direction. Yeah, but we definitely need a second one. Okay, so let's draw a line here. I think we can
Midya
just...
said, "Hey, oh, I am finally joined. I had difficulty joining."
Ah, okay. Hey, Media. Thanks for joining. Let me just finish this up here, and then we can talk about your script update. So, let's see. So I need to go as far as possible in both directions here. This line. Oh, there's also like a clear quality loss from the center to the sides. Oops. I don't want that automatic proxy. So I guess this is kind of... Ah, wait. This is better. Yeah. It's definitely warped, but it's impossible for me to know if it's just um the lens or if it's also the fence. I'll just try to make it straight and then hope that the tracking works. Okay, it's getting straighter a little bit more. Yeah, we could try tracking this. Okay. Let's give that a shot. Okay, do I still need to, yeah, I can still scale it down. But then we also lose a little bit of the distortion. Ah, that's difficult. In HitFilm, there was an option like with camera distortion that it automatically scales it, so the top and bottom would be cropped off properly, like what I'm doing right now. But now I need to do it manually. So I'm guessing now it's not straight anymore. Okay, turn it up a lot. Ooh. Yeah, and then scale it, and then check it again. Ooh, oh, it's all the way up here. Ah, ooh, that's a bit annoying. Do you guys know a better way for doing this? Because I guess I never worked with such a extremely distorted footage. Do another one. Okay, just like maximum undistort. Okay, let's see if this is straight now. Yeah, kind of. This could be right. Very hard to tell, but maybe. Let's see how does it look played back. It could be right, yeah. This is so extreme, damn. Oh my god, it's so distorted. I mean, it's so undistorted. It's so wide angle. I'm very interested to see if this can be tracked by the program because yeah, I never tracked such a extremely wide shot. Let's see what happens. Media, how much time do you have? Because I would like to put this through Synthesize real quick if you have a moment. Yeah, okay, let's export this and see what happens. Actually, just do it in here. Export, render in place, QuickTime, Apple ProRes, yeah, so we don't lose any quality. Yes, and then I need a folder, intro, outro. Oh, it's Resolve Cloud? Wait, what is it putting in here? Interesting. Okay. Current projects. What's next? Dot challenge. Cam track. Footage. Okay, let's do intro. Undistorted. I'm really interested if this works. I still would probably need to mask out the hands and stuff, but I'm just gonna do a quick one-click camera track, see what happens. Do, 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 do. Let's go. And track, intro undistorted. FPS, yes, that's all right. Okay, we got it in here now. There's definitely also some compression, which is not so good. What did I just moved this weird little thing here? What is that? Okay, I moved it back. I don't know. Maybe it's like the beginning of the camera track. Okay. Yeah, let's just click on auto and see what happens. Architectural Enjoyer is here. What's up? By the way, is there a way to compile the PNG sequence of frames in Blender and export as progress? You can't export progress from Blender. You can export video files with transparency from Blender. But I've watched a tutorial about that once, but it looked kind of clumsy, kind of like unreliable. I think I saw it from CG Meta. Let me quickly look that up. I mean, you can easily just download Resolve. It's free, and yeah, I think it's worth using Resolve for stuff like that. But there was also CG Meta Blender transparency. Ah, here we go. Warning, very pleasing. Why is that a warning? Watch out, it's very pleasing. Okay, I'm gonna share this with you. You can check it out. Okay, we've got a camera track. Did it work? Okay, wait, let's go into the 3D view here. Yeah, we can just save it. Quad perspective. Oh no, actually we just need only perspective, yes. Okay, yeah, let's watch it. Okay, the floor seems to stick. Still tracking. Oh, I think it actually worked. Wait, oh, but it seems the alignment is different in the beginning, like it's shifting around a little bit. Yeah, right here it's shifting. Okay, so I guess we need to do some manual tracking, but it seems like in general it worked. That's super interesting. I didn't expect that to just work for the most part. Can I zoom in here? I guess I need my mouse again. Okay, let's scale it down a little bit because it was definitely too big. Yeah, we totally have a kind of working camera track. Yeah, the movement is also correct. Yeah, cool. So I think with a little bit of work we can make this happen. Nice. Architecture Enjoy says, by the way, in case you didn't know, Relusion still has its monthly freebies in case you haven't been getting them. Oh, I didn't know that, no. Because of the intersect in iCloud you mentioned in Discord. Sometimes they have characters or accessories. Ah, okay. No, I haven't checked that out. Can you send a link for that? Interest, yes. Okay, so we did the camera test. We created some references for the home lab. So now let's move on. I'm gonna move on to the student submissions, which is Media's submission. She sent in a new script today. Oh, it's here. This month is a backpack. One backpack this month. What's backpack? Oh, you got a whole 3D viewer? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice backpack. I didn't know they did monthly freebies. Okay, so I'm gonna open up Media's script here. Media, are you available right now? I don't think I haven't
Media
seen
said,
you.
the colorful texts are added.
Ah, nice. Okay. So let me download your new script here. And let's look at it. All right, everyone. So if you didn't know, Media sent in a script that she wrote. That it's a short film she wants to make, and yeah, we wanna help her make it, right? Like give some feedback on the doability of the whole thing and stuff. So yeah, let's see what you changed. So the colorful stuff is what you changed. I think I'm not gonna read the whole script again. I'm gonna focus on what you changed. So the colorful text for now, and then let's see. Okay, so genre of visuals, abstract, simple. Nice. So we get that directly in the beginning. Here we have added, where am I? Screen is black. Sound, we hear soft, shallow breathing, nervous and unsure. There's a low ambient hum or subtle void-like background sound, giving the feeling of vast emptiness. Okay, cool. So you added more context to the ideas. That's good. She blinks slowly. We don't see her eyes, but hear subtle eyes rubbing or blinking sound. Okay, so we don't see it. We don't see her eyes, but we hear it. Her head turns slowly left to right, feeling the space. She raises her hands slowly in front of her face, feeling the air, fingers spread out. Her shoulders lift up slightly, like she's holding her breath, a physical sign of confusion or fear. Okay, cool. I like the detail you added here. But I'm a bit confused on what we actually see, because up here you wrote wait. Screen is black. Yeah, screen is black. We don't see her eyes. So what do we see? I'm a bit confused what we are seeing. Because right now there's only like, yes, like what we hear. So like how I'm reading it right now, it still feels like it's all black. If I'm correct with that, let me know. She raises her hands, because like raising her hands, like if that's all just sound.
Media said, they are different ideas. I still don't know what way is better.
I see. Okay. So let's just continue for now. Her shoulders lift up slightly, like she's holding her breath, a physical sign of confusion or fear. Light idea. Here we go, light ideas. We can add a very faint rim light from behind or above, so that only the edge of her face or hands become visible. Yeah, nice. Like a silhouette barely emerging from the void. Yeah, this is good. This is a very clear description of how it could look like. This, and it makes sense. It makes sense to me. So that's very good. Action, yes. This is we had that. She raises her hands, trying to see them, but there's nothing. The tips
I
of her
tried my
fingers.
best. Ha ha.
Nice. Yeah. Every time is an improvement. I like seeing that. The tips of her fingers vanish into the black, like she's being swallowed by the void. Very cool idea. This sounds really, really cool. She raises her hands and slowly waves them in front of her face, but they seem to pass through fog or thin smoke. Yeah. This is like visually, like you've written it in actually in a visual way, and it's cool ideas. So, yeah, congrats. Great. Yeah, I'm very proud. Yes, we got that. Camera movement and framing. Her thoughts start. Okay, nice. So her thoughts start
How
spiraling.
you wanted it. Ha ha.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for making my wish come true. Her thoughts start to spiral. She hugs herself, suddenly feeling small. And then you wrote a description on how we see that. Camera movement and framing. The camera slowly begins to rotate around her in a subtle circular motion, like orbiting. As it rotates, the background distorts slightly. Shadows stretch or blur, giving a dizzy or dreamlike feel. Nice. Yeah, the shadow stretching or blurring is also a very cool visual idea. Character movement. She grabs her head with both hands or rubs her temples. Yeah, so it's like kind of like something like this, right? Her knees bend slightly as if she's losing balance, but she catches herself. Stylistic animation idea. Abstract shapes of flashes begin to form around her, swirling through in muted colors. Blues, grays, reds. Yeah, cool idea. The background could briefly darken more or pulse. Yeah, pulsing is also a very cool idea. Kind of like feels, I think it would add to the building panic, the building, I guess like a visual representation of her pulse, of her heart getting stronger and yeah, more panicky. Sound, a low rising hum or high-pitched ringing, layered in a monologue, whispers, unintelligible or overlapping. Nice, okay, cool. Death, action, she takes a slow, unsteady breath, trying to calm herself, but the silence is overwhelming. You can animate the space around her tightening, like invisible walls closing in. Volume up, the low ambient hum or subtle void-like background sound. You can animate the space around her tightening, like invisible walls closing in. Yes. So I guess this is still very vague, right? Like it's not a direct idea how to show it, but more like that it should be shown in some way. So yeah, maybe let's think about that. The sense of rooming, animating the space around her tightening. How could we show that in a cool way? Like if you already established the style with it being like a dim edge light of seeing a little bit of a silhouette, and then adding a little bit of like yeah, I guess more abstract graphical organic graphical elements around her, visualizing what she's feeling. Tightening her. I mean, it could definitely be kind of like waves coming in towards her. Yeah, maybe just like if you imagine like dropping like one drop of water into a pond and you get those ripples, right? Like just reversing that footage, like the ripples going in to the center. But that could also feel empowering now that I'm imagining it, like kind of like waves coming towards you. It could also feel, yeah, like you're charging up or you're like gaining energy instead of feeling trapped. So I'm not sure if that's the right visual actually. Like invisible walls closing in. Something you could do is that you establish throughout these shots, you
Midia
establish
said that idea is good when she starts thinking that it's not the end.
Yeah, for that it could work. Yeah. I think idea I had for that is maybe you can establish kind of just like vertical lines around her to kind of like abstract it, like visualize that there is a 3D space around her in an abstract way with just being, like lines maybe a little bit in the shape of a rock, but just like, vertical lines around her. And then in that moment, you could have those lines actually coming closer to her slowly. I think that would solve this problem. That would show it in a very cool way. And those lines also in general making the space and the camera movement feel more physical. I think that's something you could try out. Does it make sense to you? Did I manage to explain my idea well to you? Down here. She shuts her eyes tightly as if that would make a difference. It doesn't. She starts remembering her past, mistakes, regrets, things left undone. Visual suggestion, close-up of her face as she stares into the distance, eyes wide and unfocused. Quick flashes of blurred, fragmented memories. Someone walking away, a dropped letter, a missed phone call. Interesting, okay. Her expression changes, a subtle frown, a tight jaw, maybe a single tear. She lowers her head slightly.
Midia said, yes, it's clear, but I am afraid how can I make it? It is easy to say, but to me sounds very complicated to create.
Okay, so we are still on the vertical lines, right? How I imagine it is very simplistic. Like literally you could just like draw a bunch of lines that look like outlines of rocks, literally just like PNG images, or even like in Blender with a grease pencil, just like, yeah, tracing. Or, yeah, maybe you could even like just look at photographs of rocks and just like trace the outline of it and placing those in 3D space around her. I think that's my idea basically. That's all that it is. And then you can play around with those shapes also later on when she gets more panicky. Like those shapes could start to like bend and abstract. So yeah. Okay, continuing here. Expression changes, a subtle frown, a tight jaw, maybe a single tear. She lowers her head slightly and clutches her chest or curls her fingers slowly. Nice. Camera and sound. We can use flash cut montage, 2 to 3 emotional past moments in soft dreamlike tones. Overlay faint whispers or distant echoing voices, barely audible. Fade back to darkness or her current face. Okay, interesting. I like those past moments, those like kind of like daily moments that everybody knows, and her trying to. It feels like she's trying to hold on to reality, to like mundane moments that make us, if we think about it, like, yeah, that those are the
Midya
moments
said,
that we just
exactly.
connect with being alive, right? Like in life, in the daily in the daily life rhythm. So I think that's a good idea, and I think a way for you to pull it off pretty easily is to actually film it for real, right? Like do these shots for real, and then either you could just abstract those, kind of like composite it, like playing around, because I think in general mixed media is very interesting. So I think it would feel cool if these shots were real footage, but maybe with a lowered frame rate and like a very high shutter, so it's like kind of like blurry when the camera moves slightly, and maybe also like posterized. So I think honestly doing those as live action footage could be cool, but even if you want to do those as CG, like filming them for real and then recreating those shots in 3D, like doing a camera track and then placing the elements that are in the real shot also there, like just using as a reference, right, to like make sure that you see all the little details that the real shot has, and then just recreating that in CG is also a cool way to approach these shots, I think. Alright, next note here is... Is this hell? But there's no fire, no demons, just this and this nothingness, really? She stays still, defeated, letting the weight of it all sink in. The background begins to melt or blur slightly, as if reality is bending. Yeah, this is a moment where you could have those shapes, those vertical lines that look a little bit like rock formation shapes. You could have those starting to bend and move in a weird way. A shadow of herself separates and walks away, leaving her frozen. Really interesting visual idea. Her own reflection, invisible before, suddenly appears in front of her. Whispers echo unintelligible. Unintelligible. That's a difficult word, but heavy. Guilt, fear, voices from the past. Okay, that's interesting. So a reflection of herself appears in front of her. Shut. Okay, so is the... Wait, okay, I'm gonna continue reading. Voice protagonist, a thought breaking through, but if I'm really dead, why do I feel fear? She opens her eyes again. It's still dark. Shadowy figures or vague silhouettes blink in and out of the darkness around her, not attacking, just watching. That's also really interesting, really cool idea. The reflection of her is a bit confusing to me right now. I like it. I like that it's appearing, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. I guess I don't get the meaning of the reflection if it doesn't do anything. Maybe you can explain a little bit more of what your idea with the
Midya
reflection
said,
was.
it can be like a shadow.
Like shadow. Yeah, I guess that's still a bit unclear to me. but it's what the reflection is doing there. Okay, then it continues here. Light, but is it real or just my mind playing tricks on me? Light splits in two, then becomes one again, like a trick of the mind. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Faint whispers or a heartbeat fade in. Brief flash of her own face reflected in the glow. Questioning or frightened in the glow. What was the glow? I guess the light, right? The light is the glow. And I like the idea also showing, the light, showing her face in that light.
The light.
For a moment. I like that. Okay, we got all that. Golden sunlight, the forest. Okay, now we are outside. She falls into the first floor, gasping. She blinks, adjusting to the brightness. The world is vivid, alive. Greens, blues, golden sunlight. Lush green grass swaying gently. Nice. Trees with glowing leaves. Light filtering through. Also very nice image. Sparkling stream reflecting the golden sun. Nice. The sky turns a deep blue with warm sunlight bursting through the clouds. Also very nice image. Yeah, these are all really pretty images. She shields her eyes, overwhelmed, then slowly lowers her hand. Her face softens, a small tearful smile. She steps forward barefoot onto the grass, feeling the earth. Her fingers graze tall flowers as she walks slowly towards the light. Sound, gentle wind, birds in the distance. Okay, and then the ending. Did you change anything here? Let me see. I made it. Action, she lays there, staring at the sky, breathing in the fresh air. Voice over. Reflective, simple but deep. I thought I was dead. I thought my story was over, but I was wrong. Action, she slowly sits up, looking back at the cave. Voiceover. Philosophical. The darkness isn't the end. It never is. Sometimes we feel lost, trapped, hopeless, but even the smallest light can
Media
guide us.
said, just the colored texts are added.
Okay, so this is all still the old version. Follow it one step at a time. That's all it takes. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is these are nice shots. You also added her walking, feeling the earth. The sound graze tall. Her fingers graze tall flowers. Yeah, this is nice. I personally think, like, I think as I said in the last session, that I don't feel like she needs to do much once she's outside. I think showing the outside through her eyes with these shots, but yeah, let me finish that point, is enough. I think that already tells everything we need to know, or it tells us the feeling that she has. I like the addition of her feet touching, where was it? The grass, feeling the earth. I think that's an important part, like her really feeling the connection. So like having a shot of her feet on the grass and on the ground, I think that's a really important addition. But I personally think that like all this action with her walking and touching the flowers and then sitting down, I honestly don't think it's necessary. I think these shots will be very complicated. They will take a long time to do. And at the same time, I don't think they add much to the story that you're trying to tell.
Media said, all right, thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, just my opinion. But I think you can work on this short film anyways, like doing all the darkness parts first, and then doing those close-ups. So basically, doing all the necessary shots first, and then seeing how it feels, right? Like seeing the edit, showing it to some people, getting feedback. And then if you then feel like, okay, this is still actually missing a little bit more afterwards, like maybe the dialogue, then you can still add it. But I personally wouldn't plan on doing these for now, because I don't think they're absolutely necessary to tell the story, to tell the feeling. But at the same time, they're very difficult. So maybe you can just save yourself a lot of unnecessary work. Yeah, just my opinion. Okay, cool. So in general, really good additions. I haven't read the whole Black texts yet, so I'm not sure if there's like anything you can still add. I'm just gonna go quickly through it because yeah, if you just continue like this, I think you're gonna be very good off, and we can like start planning how much work this will actually be soon. Let me just quickly see if I see anything written here. Oh, yes, a little shaky. Yeah, all this is very visually logical. Yes, yes. Only something inside her shifts. I think here with this suddenly something inside her shifts, that is something, especially the suddenly, is something you can visually also tell in a very cool way. Or is that what's happening here? Shadowy figures. Taking just watching. Maybe, yeah, maybe think about it. Maybe like with this suddenly something inside of her shifts, maybe you can have all those shadowy figures like appearing quicker and quicker, and then with one little light flash disappearing again. Maybe that's something that like would tell this suddenly something inside of her shifts. Yeah, but I think you can still like write something like a visual idea for this down here. Cool. Also here, I think with she raises her hands again, searching for the walls, nothing. There could also be like a cool visual idea, maybe with the if you are doing those like vertical outlines of the cave, maybe you can have those kind of like her reaching out for those, but them disappearing, you know, kind of like just like maybe simply fading out right before she touches them, or yeah, disappearing, like dematerializing, maybe like turning into little particles or something and like flying away. Maybe that tells a wrong story though. Maybe just simply fading them out makes more sense. Mhm. Yes, action, action. Yeah, nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think in general it's yeah, pretty detailed already. As I said, I think like in some moments you can still add some visual ideas on how to show um, what she's feeling or not feeling and thinking. But in general, you added a lot of these things already. Like, so yeah, I would say do one more pass, right? Like look over this one more time, and then I think we should just start planning the tasks after the next pass of the script. What do you think?
Midia said, so I should add some more details?
Yeah, a few more. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we don't need to figure them out right now. I just think, like take a few days, right? Like scripts also work on themselves if you give them time, right? So like just let this stay for a bit and come back to it in like 2 days or something, and then read it again and add any new ideas or any new ideas that you have that you can tell visually. Add those and then send them to me again, and then we can turn that into a task list. Yeah, that's how I would like to approach it. All right. Aliens. Okay, media. Yeah. I would.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. All right. Looking forward to the final version of the script next time. Okay, so with that, I would go back to camera tracking. Let's finish the camera tracks today. I think that would be good, so we have some progress on the project. I'm gonna go back into Synthize. Where is it? Is it closed? Synthize. Here we go. Okay. Here we are again. Right. Oh, it's got to cache all the frames again. Okay. Yeah. And then we're just basically gonna add our own trackers and yeah, refine the track a little bit. I'm honestly really surprised that it's already worked out this well. Maybe, yeah, I think I'm just gonna add a few manual trackers that go throughout the whole shot, with always being on the same location, because usually that's really good to anchor the whole camera track in the 3D world. But yeah, we gotta wait for a moment for this to cage in, because only then you can really work smoothly. I'll just play the sequence in general in the meantime, so we can watch it. So there's not just nothing happening for you guys. Anyone here in the chat working on their submission right now? You can actually add the distortion or the undistortion to the other shots already. Oh, yeah, I need to turn this back into its original, decompose to original. Nice. And then we can simply copy it over to the other shots by middle mouse clicking. Wait, I think I can select all of these and then middle mouse click. And then should have the undistorted version. Yes, there we go. So it's so wide angle, it's so extreme. Okay, cool. So we got these. You can already export them also. And then place, progress, yes. Undistorted, outro, undistorted. Nice, everything is caged, everything is cached. And now let's add our trackers. So I'm gonna try to track this corner of the tree here first. Let's see if that works. I think I need to use my mouse for this. It's a bit easier than with a tablet. Yeah, just the very, very tip of this little branch here. Whoop. Deactivate, and then we're gonna activate it again once it comes into view. There we go. Whoa. 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 I think I need to put the search radius up a little bit. Oh, jumps around like crazy. Why is it jumping around like this? Oh, and why is this? Oh, why is it moving so weirdly? What is happening? Oh, why is it jumping? I've had this like a few times already in the past and it didn't happen usually. Okay, now we're a bit more stable. Deactivate. Okay, let's wait until it's coming back again. Whoop. There it is for a short moment. We're gonna take any moment we can get. Deactivate. Ah! Why is it doing this? No! What are you doing? Ah! Damn it! Why is it doing that? Oh my god, I can't even move it where I want it to be. What? Maybe it's the... What the hell? It's just randomly jumping. Okay. It will be hard, I guess. The tracking, you mean? Okay, here we go. We've got a little bit of a stable moment. Let's goodbye again. Turned off. It's back in. Okay, we got it. Oh, never mind. Stable moment. Nice. Okay. Because there's no constant tracker that can be pointed to fully. Yeah, there's nothing in the shot throughout the whole thing, throughout the whole shot. But that's not a big problem with synthesize. If I think in Blender, it's more of a problem, but in synthesize it's fine. Oh, turned off here. Wait, is this the tree that I need? Yeah, it is. Okay, so wait, let me add that. As soon as we see it, right there. No, stop jumping around. This is not how I know you. This is not you, Synthesize. You know better. Ah! Where are we? Oh my god. It's so annoying when tools just do bullshit like this. Here we are again. Oh, come on. What the hell? What is what is this? Ah, it's so frustrating. I don't want to deal with this the whole time. Ah, completely out of control. Ah, I'm usually praising Synthesize every time I'm using it, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Where is it even? I also don't quite get why it's jumping away from the tracking position so far. Yeah, like why is it jumping all the way over there? It's not even the search radius, you know, like usually it should only jump to a position that is inside of the search box, but it's jumping all the way over here. Yeah. No, that's why I need to change it every frame. Okay, now it's got something. Now it's locked on. Ugh. Yeah, like a surgeon, just like not trying to mess anything up. Okay, here we go. Back into view. No! 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 Why is it jumping like this? Oh my god! Right now it's still funny, but it's gonna be frustrating very soon. But what is my alternative? You say, yeah, I always use Synthesize for camera tracking. I guess I could also use Fusion, but usually the results there aren't the best in my experience. Do you want me to try the nuke tracker on it real quick? Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, if you wanna give it a shot, that would be very cool. I will put the footage. Let me see. How big is it? 500 megabytes. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna upload it and send it to you. Yes, with transfer. Also gonna upload the outro shot. You can try both. Okay. When you do camera tracking in Nuke, do you also need the undistorted version, right? Yeah, maybe it's a good idea to just make the search radius much bigger. That way we don't need to deal with this annoying jumping around too much. Oh, wrong leaf. No! 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 Where am I? Just a few centimeters. There we go. The 3D tracker undistorts it automatically, though it's usually better to do it manually before. But this is another level of distortion. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is completely out of the norm distortion level. It's uploading. It's going to be ready in 2 minutes, and then I will put it in the Words Next Door chat room, so anyone else can also try it if they want to. Okay, it's out of the frame, and that's it. Okay. Oh, we also have it in the beginning. I didn't track that yet. This bigger, because we learned from our past mistakes. Back in. Oh! Back in. Oh, oh, oh! No, where are we? Oh my god. Ah! Why does it have to be like this? Why does it need to be like this? Oh, come on. If I do it slowly, I think it works. Whoa, it's going crazy. I gotta increase the search radius so I don't need to move it every frame. There we go. Yes, indeed, that house really looked like a leaf. I gotta admit that, Mr. Tracker. Nice. Okay, we finished with this one. Cool. Now we can lock it. And let's find another one. Oh, this camera down here, actually. Yeah, this should be very trackable. Ooh, you can see the distortion, not the distortion, the compression very clearly. The cubes. The cube compression here. So that. Oh, actually, I think we can do a special kind of track, which is the darkness inside of bright spot. It's surrounded by brightness. So it will automatically lock onto this. It usually works pretty well. Let's see. Fine, I think. No, let's continue. Problem is, I don't think. Okay, no, I don't think it's fine because the problem is it changes its size a lot, and that doesn't usually work so well. Let's just make sure we track the top of this camera. That should be easier. Yeah, that's way more stable. Yeah, very stable actually. Ooh. No. Okay, slow and steady. Oh. Ah. Ah. No. No. Come back, please. No. No. Why are you punishing me like this? What have I done to deserve this? Why are you tracking the grass? No, this is not what I want. Yeah, okay, we got it. We're locked in. Oh, we're so locked in. This is wrong. Oh no, please let me do it. Please. Please, let me go there. Oh, let me go. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Back in. We're locked in. Oh, we're not locked in. Never mind. We are not locked in. Still not locked in. Also not locked in. Not locked in. Wow, why did it jump so far? Okay, we're locked in. Oh, we're not locked in. What the hell? Why did it just decide to disable itself? Self-destruction. No, no, please don't be like that. Please don't be like this. Why are you like this? No! Oh, almost there. Yes, okay. I think I gotta look for for a different tracking program. This is unacceptable. If I need to do this with every time I do a track, then I don't want to track anymore. I've heard a lot of good things about PF Track. Maybe I should finally try that. I mean, honestly, I'm also using an old version of Synthize because my like the way it works is you get a perpetual license and then you get like updates for a year, right? And then you can keep using those versions. So that's what I did. So this version is probably 4 years old now, so I didn't get updates for 4 years. So maybe if I get the new version, this will also not be a problem. But it just feels a little annoying. It feels very annoying. Come on, this feels so unnecessary. Ah! Shit. Oh! Okay. Okay, we're locked in. Yes, we're locked in. Oh, not anymore. Locked in. Oh, so locked in. We're so locked in, guys. Still locked in. Damn. Okay, not locked in anymore. Locked out. Oh, there we can see it. Okay. Let's lock in on this one. No. No, don't do this to me. Please. I know you can't help it, but I don't need this. This is not what I signed up for. Come on! Getting angry. Getting angry doesn't solve anything, but it's just I need to get it out. I need to get the frustration out somehow. Bigger search radius. Nice. Almost worked. Smaller search radius. Ooh, nice. Works. Just came back. Did you upload the file? Okay, let me check. It is uploaded. Okay, I'm putting the link in the Discord chat and the What's Next Door Discord chat here. Henry footage for tracking. There you go. Thanks for trying it out, man. I hope it works. Let's see. Oops. No. Okay, we're locked in. We're actually locked in. Oh, we're so locked in. No. Okay, we're out. But this tracker is done. Alright, let's do a quick update on the solve. Let's do a refine. Let's see what we get. I don't have much hopes, but we never know. Oh, the error rate is actually higher. Maybe I should got this one. This one. Maybe I should just remove a bunch of trackers. Let's see. Bad trackers, bad trackers. Wait, it removed my own tracker. That's not fair. Don't remove the tracker that I made. Can I make this one special or something? Like make sure that it's not getting deleted? Auto only. Ah, auto only. Okay, okay, there we go. Let's do that 3 times. And then do a refine. Oh, now we have actually a lower error rate. Okay, let's see. So we've got a little bit of drifting here. Oh, we've got a little bit of jumping. Okay, we definitely need to track some points on the floor here that stay with us. Yeah, I think if we keep going like this, we should be fine. Okay, yeah, it's getting better. We're getting better. We're getting closer. Okay, so let's find a nice little feature here on the floor. I should have actually put more details on the floor here that's easy to track. So now I just gotta like find some patch that looks unique. Oh, like this one. This little piece of grass here. Maybe this dark spot? Let's try this one. I think we can try the darkness and brightness tracking. Okay, let's see. Oh, that works pretty well. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this one for a bit. That's nice. Stay on. Yeah, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, okay, okay. This one. Oh, this is a nice one. We're pretty locked in. Yeah, I think we can track a bunch of these like dark holes on the ground, and then we should be pretty good. You got to go. Oh, oh. Completely escalated. Oh, why is it jumping over there? No, you stay on, yes. Should be more confident in yourself. Yeah, you're right. This is out of the question. Now that we're coming back in, okay, we gotta make sure. I think it's this one here. Yes, it's the closest one from those three. From this one, right? Yeah, that one. Okay. No. Ah, frustrating. Ah, frustrating. No. Oh my god, why is it even going down? Okay, almost there. Okay, we're there. No! Where did it go? Where are you going? No. Okay. Okay. Stay. No, where is it going? Come on. Why is it going down here? Okay, we're locked in. Oh, we were so locked in. Nice. Perfect. And we are back in. Come on. Just like fighting. Oh, oh, almost. Wait, what happened? Why? No, please just stay there. Please. No, please. Please. Okay. No, where are you going? No. Why am I doing this to myself? Henry, I hope yours works. What did you shoot with? It's crazy now that I see it on my screen. It's a GoPro Max, a 360 camera, but I shot with only one direction. And I forgot to put in the linear lens setting, so we don't need to undistort it again. So that's why this is also a bit difficult. Oh, come on. Come on. Why are you jumping over there? No! Okay, we're locked in. We're so locked in. We're so locked in. Damn! Okay, now I'm very proud of this tracker. Yeah, you did a great job, Mr. Tracker. Great fucking job. There he is again. I hope this one's gonna make the track way more stable. I have a lot of confidence in this one. A lot of hope in this tracker. Come on. He always needs like a bit of time to lock in. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think it's locked in. Oh, it's so locked in. Oh, nice. Okay, I think that's it. Perfect. Okay, let's refine the track. It's the same value, but we should have a more stable result. Yeah. We still like snap out somewhere. Let's see. Coordinates. Where did we see graph? Okay, this is not really helpful. We see select the stability of the, because I don't want to see the uh, tracker stability. I want to see the camera stability. Perspective. Okay, I guess I can just check it in here. Okay. Oh, it keeps snapping around, so we definitely need more trackers around the main character in the beginning, so it stays stable. Yeah, but we are getting there. We're getting there. What can we track here? Is that like a little white thing here? Maybe we can track this. Try it. Nice. Yeah, that's working. It's working all right. Yeah. Yeah, this method is working fine, but I'm gonna also check this method. Oh, this is not so stable. Okay, let's go with this method then. Okay, yeah, that's working pretty. Oh, wait, we lost it. Probably because of the compression. The compression kicks. Okay, we're back. Yes, we're very back. Oh, lost it for a moment. So the shadow. The evil shadow. Oh, come on! Don't make this more difficult than it needs to. Okay. Nice, we're back in. Locked in again. Oops! Oh, which one is it? Oh, that one, okay. This one. Oh, don't step on it! No! No! We lost the tracker. He was one of the best, and now we lost him. Wait, is he coming back? From under the feet? But I can't really trust that track anymore since it has been displaced by the step, right? Yeah, I mean, where is it even? Used to be here in front of that green patch. Yeah, but where is it now? I don't see it anymore. Oh, we lost him. We lost the good man. Let's do a server update here. It got a little bit worse, which is fine. The numbers don't always tell the truth. Okay, yes. Let's add another one. Oh, this one looks also fine. A little bit brighter than the rest around it. Yeah, I think this one will be a good one. Oh, get him back. Oh, how he's gonna like stretched in all directions. The tracker torture. And he is back. Yeah, he's easy to recognize. He's kind of like those things that you use for a specific note. Like, yeah, I don't know how they're called in Dutch. In German, it's called Stimmgabel. Oh, it's used for tuning instruments. That's what it's used for. Wait, where is it? Did I lose it? It's right there. What? Oh, I see it again. Okay, okay. Found it. No worry. Don't worry, guys. I found our little tracker boy. Oh no. There he is again. Aw. See him. Let's see. Ah, there he is. There he is. Oh, oh no! Aha. Whoa. Okay, I think we got him all the way. Yes, we got him all the way. And now he's out of the frame forever. Okay, cool. Let's yeah, do a update here on the refine. Nothing changed, I think. Do another one. Boom. So sand patch there. Changing a lot. On top here. Maybe that's this grass patch. I'm gonna try to track this grass patch here. Whoop. Oh, wrong grass patch. This one. Okay, yeah, that's all. That's all fine. It's kind of working. Wrong distortion also makes it hard for the tracker because it's got a different shape all the time. Oh, but yeah, it's still pushing through, pulling through. This must be so interesting for you guys to watch, right? Just me tracking points. Ah, the most interesting live stream ever. But I do want to make progress with this. Something more interesting is probably creating the character, the kid, which I want to try to do with Character Creator from Relusion. Yeah, that's something I want to try out on Sunday and Monday, so you can look forward for that to that. That should be a bit more interesting. Whoa. This one's in the shot through almost the whole time, so I've got a got faith in this one that will help us to get the perfect track. Tracking the shadow now, but it's fine. I can adjust it manually, frame by frame, no problem. Oh. Gotta make sure to frame this whole grass patch in the middle of the cube. And then we should be good. Oh, when the compression kicks. Compression being undistorted looks very interesting. Okay, we're back. Oh no, no! Slowly. This one. Yes. Out of the frame. And I think we're also staying outside. Oh wait, no, we're back. Come back. This one. Come back in here. Come on! Almost there. Oh, it's just jumping so much now. Okay, shadow compensation. I can see it still, I think. Yeah, here it is. Ooh. Oh no, oh no. Here it is. Right? Yes, I think so. Here it is, our little grass patch. Yeah, I should definitely put more objects on the floor that are easier to track. I was honestly a bit stressed with kids because they were not super excited to film this together. So yeah, I just wanted to get it over as quickly as possible before they didn't want to collaborate at all. But they still had fun doing it, but like they were very very quickly, can we do something else? Can we go get a donut and stuff like that? Which is normal for kids, but yeah, that's why I didn't take the time to set everything up as properly as possible. Okay, right, so let's do a little update here. Let's refine. Okay, how does it look? Okay, yeah, this is getting much better. Yeah, this is getting much better. That track helped a lot. Yeah, guys, nice. The thing is also this track doesn't need to be perfect because we don't put stuff into the footage. We just use this for the camera animation and then also to animate the characters. So if the camera doesn't perfectly line up with the footage, it doesn't really matter that much anyways. So I think like I'll do 2 more tracks and then it should be pretty good. Also at the end here I want to make sure that his movement forwards is correct and not jittery. But it looks to be correct. I'm also getting a bit hungry slowly. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I don't think there's much new stuff for you guys to see here that I'm doing with the camera tracking, so I think I'll just end the live stream now, and I'll just do this on my own. And yeah, I'll go eat something first, and then yeah, and then I'll see you on Sunday for the feedback live stream. So if you want me to look at your project, send it in. Send it into through the form. Let me just post it here again, so you guys can easily do it. Here, welcome info, and then feedback session. Copy link. All right, here you go. Yeah, send in your project, and I'm looking at it on Sunday. If you're a student, I'm looking at your stuff as soon as I can every day. And if you're not a student, check out the student membership. That's a 7-day trial. I've got a lot of good feedback from that. People are usually very happy with it. So yeah, give it a shot. I'm also gonna, wait, so let me also post that in here. Copy the link. So here is the student membership trial if you want to give it a shot. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thanks, Vistris. Thanks, Earl Cash, Mr. Henry. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Double head.